A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a historic move, the United Nations Security Council has officially adopted a United States plan aimed at stabilizing Gaza following years of conflict in the region. This resolution, which passed with significant support, introduces a 20-point ceasefire plan that not only authorizes an international stabilization force, but also outlines a potential pathway towards Palestinian statehood. The plan is seen as a pivotal step towards peace after more than 2 years of intense warfare, and it has sparked a wave of reactions from various stakeholders involved in the conflict. The approved resolution establishes a board of peace that will oversee Gaza's governance and reconstruction efforts, with President Donald Trump set to chair this board. In the wake of the vote, Trump expressed his enthusiasm over the decision, calling it a monumental approval in the history of the United Nations. He emphasized the plan's potential to foster peace and prosperity in the region and thanked the nations that supported the initiative. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu also welcomed the resolution, viewing it as a means to demilitarize Gaza and end the rule of Hamas. He stated that Israel is committed to the return of all hostages and the dismantling of terrorist infrastructure within the Gaza Strip. However, Netanyahu's statement notably omitted any mention of the proposal for future Palestinian statehood, a contentious issue that he and other Israeli officials have repeatedly opposed. The ceasefire has been holding relatively well, with Israeli forces having pulled back to designated lines, yet tensions remain high. Israeli airstrikes continue against Hezbollah targets in southern Lebanon, and military operations persist in the West Bank. Despite this, the international community has expressed hope that the new plan will pave the way for a more stable and peaceful environment. However, the response from Hamas, the militant group that governs Gaza, has been one of outright rejection. In a statement following the UN vote, Hamas criticized the plan for imposing an international oversight mechanism that it claims serves the objectives of the Israeli occupation. The group has firmly stated that it will not disarm, and that any political resolution must address the end of occupation and the establishment of a sovereign Palestinian state. The Palestinian Authority, which governs parts of the West Bank, has taken a different stance. It welcomed the UN resolution and expressed readiness to collaborate with the US to implement the peace plan. The PA emphasized the importance of a permanent ceasefire, humanitarian assistance, and the right to self-determination for the Palestinian people. They are prepared to work with international partners to ensure the plan is executed effectively, despite the challenges posed by Israeli opposition. The resolution also calls for significant reforms within the Palestinian Authority before it can assume a role in Gaza's governance. This stipulation has raised concerns about the feasibility of the plan, as the PA faces internal divisions and skepticism from various factions within Palestinian society. As the international community watches closely, the coming weeks will be crucial in determining the next steps in the implementation of this ambitious plan. The announcement of the Board of Peace's members and the ensuing actions taken by both Israel and the Palestinian leadership will shape the future of Gaza and the broader region. In conclusion, while the UN Security Council's approval of the U.S. plan for Gaza marks a significant milestone in the quest for peace, the road ahead is fraught with complexities and challenges. The divergent reactions from key players highlight the delicate nature of the situation, and it remains to be seen whether this initiative will lead to lasting stability or further tensions in the region. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.